Welcome here to Austin Stack Park this evening for our Kerry Petroleum Club Championship draws for 2025. It's that time of year again where we, I suppose, kick off the championship draws, and it's probably the start of our season where clubs are back up in action. They're back playing their district leagues and they're looking forward to the county leagues, but I suppose this really is the pinnacle of all competitions for the clubs for this year in 2025. We're very lucky in Kerry that we have great sponsors in Kerry Petroleum who've been on board for a number of years now, and we have Anthony Clifford here this evening joining us, and we have Liam Lynch, our Vice Chairman, here as well, helping out with the draw this evening. Liam, Kerry Petroleum on board again, and we're very grateful for that.
We couldn't be any more grateful, Terence. They've been long-term sponsors and are synonymous with the competition. So to Anthony and all in Kerry Petroleum, we couldn't thank you enough. Without your support and the support of all our sponsors, but this evening Kerry Petroleum, we couldn't hold these competitions to the high standard that they do. So on behalf of Kerry GAA, and probably most importantly on behalf of the clubs and the supporters, Anthony, a huge thanks. Thanks very much.
And Anthony, from your point of view, I suppose you're getting great value out of Club Championships in Kerry. They're probably the best competitions, not alone in Kerry, but maybe in Ireland, and some fantastic games we've had over the recent years.
Yeah, I suppose, Terence, at Kerry Petroleum, we're delighted to be involved with the competition. It's every club in the county gets a chance to play in this, which is the beauty of it, no matter what grade you're playing at. And I suppose for Kerry Petroleum, we're delivering all over Kerry, so it's great that we have this kind of coverage. Kerry GAA, I suppose you can see in other counties, they seem to be copying the model, and it'll tell you how successful it is. And we've had some fantastic games, especially last year with all the draws and penalty shootouts and everything like that. It was very exciting, and we're looking forward to another great year. Yeah, so thanks again, Anthony, and your sponsorship is very much appreciated by Kerry GAA. I suppose this evening we're going down a new avenue. We have maybe a different way of doing the draw, so I hope you bear with us for the evening while we're on board, and we'll get through it. We have the Junior Championship, the Junior Premier Championship, the Intermediate and the Senior. We have a new structure in the Senior, considering we've gone up to 9 teams, which will make for a very interesting competition, but a new format in that, and we'll go through that when we get to it. We also have new rules this year in the GAA, which is adding a bit of spice to our competitions. And I'm sure when we get into the championship in August time, I'm sure clubs will be well up to speed with the new rules, and we'll have some fine games. So again, it's a new competition, new year, and I think it's going to bring fabulous games later in the year. So this evening we're going to start with the Junior Club Championship draw. The teams in that are Tarbert, Cordal, Knocknagoshel, who are the 3 seeded teams. They reached the semi-final of last year's competition. Asti, Bale, Cremon, Finnoog, Kilgarvan, Lisbole, Myvan, Scartaglin, Skellig Rangers, Sneem Derrynan, St. Michael's Filemore and Valentia. And our preliminary round winners, which will be either the winners of the 2-6 Ballylongford game, will be that number 16. And that's the teams in the draw for this evening. So just the way the draw will work is in one bowl here we have the seeded teams, which being Tarbert, Cordal and Scartaglin. And another bowl we have the groups 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what we will do first is we'll draw the seeded teams, and the first team out will be drawn out, say it's 2, and then we'll draw a group. Maybe it's 2 again, and that's where they will go in the competition. We draw 1, 2, 3, the seeded teams, then the groups for them teams. Then we'll start in the main drum here, and we'll just run the rest of them accordingly after that. So I'll explain as we go on. So maybe Liam, you might start off and draw with out of the group, the seeded teams, and either 1, 2 or 3.
Number 2.
So number 2 is Cordal. So Cordal will play in group number 1. Okay.
Number 3.
So number 3 is Knocknagoshel.
Number 4.
And they will play in group 4.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Tarbert.
Number 3.
And they will play in group 3. So Liam, now you just go out of this one. Like doing the lotto, Liam.
Technology knows no bounds here, nothing like Park Terence. Number 8.
Number 8 is Kilgarvan.
Group 2.
And they will play in group 2. Okay, close it up again, Liam, and just, there we go now, lads.
Looking away. Number 15.
Number 15 is Valencia. They will go into Group 1.
16.
Number 16 is the preliminary round winner. Two Sister Ballylongford will go into 2.
Next team is number 11.
Number 11 is Cartaglen. They will go into 3.
Number 7.
And number 7 is Finoog, and they will go into Group 4.
Next team out is whoever's with number 12.
Number 12 is Skellig Rangers. They will go into Group 1.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Cremon, and they will go in Group 2.
Number 14.
Number 14 is St. Michael's Filemore, and they will go into Group 3.
Number 5.
And number 5 is Bale, and they will go in Group 4. So we're down to the last 4.
Number 10.
Number 10 is My Van, and they will go in Group 1.
Number 9.
Number 9, which is Lispol, they will go in Group 2.
Second last is number, I'm looking for some, hopefully not, number 13.
Is Sneem Derrynan, and they will go in Group 3.
Number 4.
And number 4 is SD, and they will go in Group 4. So that's our draw for the Kerry Petroleum Junior Club Championship. As you can see there on the screen, Group 1 will be Cordal, Valencia, Skellig Rangers and My Van. Group 2 will be Kilgarvan, the preliminary round winners, which will be either Two Sister Ballylongford, Cremon and Lispol. Group 3 will be Tarbert, Scartaglin, St. Michael's Filemore, Sneem Derrynan. And Group 4 will be Knocknagoshel, Finoog, Bale and SD. So there's just one last thing to do now for this draw, for this section of the draw. We need to draw out the pairings for round 1. So again, lads, if you want to work away there, and
First out is number 4.
so 4 will play 1 in the first round.
And just to complete, number 2.
2
Play 3.
will play 3. So that's our Kerry Petroleum Junior Club Championship draw done. Again, I suppose looking at it there, guys, some interesting matchups. Maybe Kilgarvan, Cremon, Lispol. I'd say some of them teams are well used to playing each other. Anything, take your pick. Skellig Rangers and Valencia.
Valencia is supposed to be an interesting one down south.
And we
And Cordal and My Van certainly won't be holding away from each other. There's some very good ones. Tarbert and Scartaglin. Tarbert have coming off quite a good year last year. So Tarbert and Scartaglin potentially might stand out from group number 3 and group number 4. And all Kerry and all North Kerry. If I can see it here, an all North Kerry grouping. There'll be no quarter-ass between Knocknagoshel, Finoig, Bale and SD. So a lot to look forward to, Terence.
Yeah, so that's our Kerry Petroleum Junior Club Championship draw. We'll take a break for a minute or two and we'll get set up for the next round and we'll be back to you shortly. Thank you. Okay, welcome back here now as we move on to the Kerry Petroleum Premier Junior Club Championship draw for 2025. And the teams in it for 2025 are, the seeded teams are Artfort, Ballymac, St. Sinans, and then the remaining teams in the draw will be Ownascall, Ballyduff, Brosna, Castlegregory, Churchill, Curra, Drummond Pierces, Duaw, Keel, Listroy, Renard, St. Pat's Blinaville and Waterville. So we've the same format as we had for the last draw. So guys, if you draw out, Liam, if you draw out of the seeded teams, please.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Artfort. And what?
Group 4.
We're going to Group 4.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Ballymacgilligan.
Group 3.
And there we go into 3.
And last one left is number 3.
And that is St. Sinans.
Into Group 2.
And there we'll go into 2. So Liam, if you give the drum a turn there, and we'll see what team will go into the top of Group 1.
Group 1 knows number 11.
11. Maybe just draw it out, Anthony, so that we'll confirm it's Group 1. 11 is Duaw, and there we'll go into number 1. Okay, so away we go, lads.
Number 14.
Number 14 is Renard, and there we go in Group 1.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Curra, and there we go Group 2.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Castlegregory, and there we go in 3.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Keel, and there we go in 4.
Next one out is number 16.
Number 16 is Waterville, and there we go in Group 1.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Churchill, and there we go in 2.
Number 15.
Number 15 is St. Pat's Blinaville, and there we go in 3.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Brosna, and there we go in 4.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Ballyduff, and there we go in 1.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Listroy, and there we go in 2.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Drummond Pierces, there we go in 3.
Number 4.
And number 4 will be Ownascall, who will go into group number 4. So that gives us the draw for the Kerry Petroleum Junior Club Championship for 2025, and the groups are as follows. Duaw will be in Group 1 with Renard, Waterville and Ballyduff. Group 2 will be St. Sinans, Curra, Churchill and Listroy. Group 3 is Ballymac, Castlegregory, St. Pat's and Drummond Pierces. And Group 4 will be Artfort, Keel, Brosna and Ownascall. So we've just left now to do the draw for the who will play each other in the first round. So Liam and Anthony will
Number 3.
so number 3
Play number 4.
will play number 4.
And number 2.
Number 2
Play number 1.
will play number 1. So again, looking at this draw, guys, we have some very strong groups there. I suppose, Anthony, your own club Destroy after being drawn into groups St. Sinans, Churchill and Curra, that's a strong group.
It's very strong. I won't be very popular in the Destroy after that draw, I think. But no matter what team you get, Terence, that each one of the 16 teams they're equally as strong. Each one of them capable of winning that competition.
Yes, absolutely. And I suppose looking at Group 4 there, Limart, Firth, Kiel, Brosnan, Onaskal, that's a tasty one.
Yeah, there'll be no quarter Astor given in number 4 in Group 4 without Firth, Kiel. Any of the 4 could win that. In Group number 3, are Ballymac going to, get there at this stage after having come so close for so long? Sennons in Group number 2 certainly isn't an easy draw. And I think the team that I would be looking at potentially in Group number 1 would be Dua, having played so well last year and have an excellent year. It'll be interesting to see how they get on against Bernard and Waterville, etc. So a very, very good draw.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, that's our Kerry Petroleum Junior Club Championship draw for 2025. And we'll be back shortly with the Intermediate Club Championship draw. So back shortly. Okay, welcome back to Austin Stack Park, and now we move on to the Kerry Petroleum Intermediate Club Championship draw for 2025. Again, we're following the same format as the previous 2 draws, and the 3-seeded teams in this draw will be Lough Rangers, Fossa and Glenbeigh Glencar, the semi-finalists from last year. And there follows after that is on Gaeltacht, Ballydonoghue, Beaufort, Castleisland Desmond, Fireys, Glenflesk, Guineawilla, John Mitchell's, Kearns O'Rahilly's, Kilcummin, Killarney Legion, Listowel Limits and St Mary's Carsavine. So we'll move on with the lads. So Liam, if you want to draw out of the seeded teams first.
First one out is number 3.
Number 3 is Glenbeigh Glencar.
Group 4.
And then we're going to Group 4.
Second seeded team out is number 1.
So my own club, Lough Rangers.
Group 2.
And we'll go on Group 2.
Final one here is number 2.
Number 2, Fossa, who've been in the last semi-final and final the last few years.
In Group 1.
And then we'll go into Group 1. So the next team out
is number 4.
Number 4 is on Gaeltacht.
Group 3.
And then we'll go into 3. Right, so we move on now to the fill up the groups.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Fireys, and they go on Group 1 with Fossa.
Ooh.
Number 15.
Number 15, the Stowe Limits, will go on Group 2 with Lough Rangers. I think they were in the same group last year as well.
Number 16.
Number 16 is St Mary's Carsavine, and they will go on Group 3.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Beaufort, and they will go on Group 4 with Glenbeigh Glencar.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Kilcummin, and they will go on Group 1 with Fossa and Fireys.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Ballydonoghue, and they will go on Group 2 with Lough Rangers and Listowel.
Number 9.
Number 9, Glenflesk, they will go into Group 3 with St Mary's and on Gaeltacht.
Number 10.
And number 10, Guineawilla, will go into Group 4 with Glenbeigh Glencar and Beaufort.
Number 11.
Number 11, John Mitchell, will go into Group 1.
Number 14.
Number 14, Killarney Legion, will go into Group 2.
Number 7.
Number 7, Castleisland Desmonds will go into Group 3.
Number 12.
And number 12, Kearns O'Rahilly's will go into Group 4. So that gives us a groups for the Intermediate Club Championship 2025. Group 1 is Fossa, Fieries, Kilcumma and John Mitchells. Group 2 is Lown Rangers, Listowel Emmets, Ballydunhu and Clarny Legion. Group 3 is on Gaeltacht, St Mary's, Carcevine, Glenflesk and Castleisland Desmonds. And Group 4 is Glenbeigh, Carr, Beaufort, Guineawilla and Kearns O'Rahilly's. So now we'll just do the draw for the first round games.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 4.
We'll play number 4 in the first round.
And number 2.
Number 2.
Play number 3.
We'll play number 3. So lads, that gives us some interesting groups there. I suppose first round games, if you're looking, Gaeltacht and Desmonds is a very good one. Low Rangers and Killarney Legion, another strong game. But some interesting groups there, Liam.
Yeah, you'd have to think, I mean, in a competition which is renowned as being probably the most difficult in Ireland and the most competitive in Ireland to win, group number 2 to me stands out as a group of death, if there is such a thing. Lone Rangers, Listowel Emmets and Legion will be hugely competitive, with Ballydunhu obviously, will be hugely competitive, whereas the treasurers of Fossa, Fieries and Kilcummin will be delighted because there'll be no mileage, they'll be going so short a distance between them, 3 local derbies. So those 2 are the groups that stand out, and again 3 and 4 are going to be hugely competitive. And my own neighbours, Kearns O'Rahilly's, Mark Fitz and Ray Walsh's group will certainly have their work cut out against Glenbeigh, Beaufort and Guineawilla. I
suppose, Anthony, if you look at Group 3, the Gaeltacht, Glenflesk and Desmonds, 3 big clubs, I'd say, and then obviously St Mary's, who are doing very well to maybe stay at intermediate level, but wouldn't fear any of them and will give it a good cut.
Oh yeah, as Liam alluded to earlier, the Intermediate Championship in Kerry is a super championship. And when you see teams there like Kearns O'Rahilly's, Lone Rangers, Legion, the Stole, and again we said, any one of those teams could win that competition.
Yeah. So that's our Kerry Petroleum Intermediate Club Championship draw for 2025, and we'll just take a short break again to set up the draw for the Senior Championship draw, and we'll be back shortly.
Just before we start, or just before Turn start here, to take the opportunity to thank the unsung heroes for tonight and for all of the draws and running all the club competitions. So effectively throughout the year, that's the CCC, represented here tonight by Terence, Joe and Tommy and Gary. Their work is unseen in a lot of instances, but it's excellent, and without them the competition certainly wouldn't be run to the standard that they are. So thanks to each of those. So Terence.
Thanks, Liam. Yeah, and look, we tried to do our best, and I hope that we succeed in providing a games programme that is fit for the county. And I think in general the clubs appreciate us, and we certainly appreciate the clubs and the efforts they go to help our life a bit easier. So we're on to our last draw now this evening, which is the Senior Club Championship draw. Where, can you throw up the teams there, lads? I don't have the draw in front of me. So the teams for the draw this evening are Dr. Crokes and Dingle are our seeded teams. And then we have Austin Stacks, who are our intermediate championship winners from last year. Kimera Shamrocks, Milltown Castlemaine, Negale, Rapmore, Spa and Timpano. So that's our senior team. So the format for this is much similar. So the boys will draw out the seeded teams 1 and 2 first. They'll go into a group and then we'll just follow suit thereafter.
Okay.
I can't see it.
First one out is number 2.
Number 2 is Dingle.
In Group 2.
And they will go into group 2.
Second one, the only one of the barrel, is number 1.
Number 1, and they will Dr. Crokes.
Going to Group 3.
And they will go into groups 3. So Liam, if you draw the next team out, hopefully that will be going into group 1 when Anthony draws.
Is down at the bottom, number 6.
Number 6 is Negale,
Into Group 1.
and they will go in group 1.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Austin Stacks, and they will go in group 1 with Negale.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Milltown Castlemaine, and they will go in group 2 with Dingle.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Rapmore, and they will go into group 3 with Crokes.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Timpano, and they will go in group 1 with Austin Stacks and Negale.
Number 4.
Number 4, Kimera Shamrocks, and they will go in group 2 with Dingle and Milltown Castlemaine.
And number 8.
And number 8 is Spa, and they will go in group 3 with Rapmore and Dr. Crokes. So the draw for the Senior Club Championship, Kerry Petroleum Senior Club Championship, is group 1, Negale, Austin Stacks, Timpano. Group 2 is Dingle, Milltown Castlemaine, Kimera Shamrocks. And group 3 is Dr. Crokes, Rapmore and Spa. So we're going to do the draw now for the first round, and that will dictate the other games as we'll see on the screen thereafter. So
number 3.
So number 3,
Number 1.
we'll play number 1 in round 1.
And number 2.
And number 2 will have a bye. So as you can see up there, they're the fixtures already populated for the club Kerry Petroleum Senior Club Championship. But again, lads, looking at that, nothing easy in our Senior Club Championship either. Anthony?
I mean, how can you pick a winner out of that? I suppose it's very hard terms. I mean, each one of those teams again. I know it's repeating myself every group, but they're fantastic, brilliant games. Something to really look forward to. In Redmore and Spa, you know what's going to happen out there. It's going to have great fun. Kenmare and Dingle, you know, great game again. Stacks playing Timpano, another fantastic game. It's impossible to pick a winner.
Yeah, absolutely. Liam, you'll be looking forward to the Negate Stacks game, I'd say.
I have all the conflicts in the world, Turnus, as well, you know, in that particular match. So I think I might just be, the easiest thing, I might just be on holidays that day. Group number 3 is the East Kerry group, and that's the one, obviously, to me, that stands out as being, there'll be certainly no quarter Astor given there. And I think you could start selling the tickets to Dingle and Kenmare now. Such would be the interest in that particular match. So again, as Anthony says, 9 of the top teams in Kerry, and it'll be very, very exciting to look forward to it.
Yeah. So again, guys, that's nearly the conclusion of our draws this evening. I'd like to thank Liam and Anthony for joining us for the draws. I'd like to thank everyone who assisted in the background. A special thanks to John C. and Tommy Cronin, who do Trojan work in trying to get this new format up and running for us, and hopefully this will help us going forward. As you can see, Fixtures are already done, groups are shown live there, and we can have that out to everybody within the next hour, hopefully. I'd like to thank Gary and Joe in the background, and Tom Keane, who's also here helping out, for their assistance this evening. So from Austin Stack Park, that's it for this evening, and thank you, and best of luck to everyone for the year ahead. So thank you.
Thanks very much.